ran in 2019, got elected 2020 during the pandemic, and it was a lot of virtual stuff at that point. So I'm doing all these virtual speeches and I'm dropping punchlines in the speeches, and I realized that my favorite part of each speech was waiting for the audience's response to the punchlines. And I had seen a lot of people do politics and allow it to become their identity and like be consumed by that. So I had already, like, before I got elected, I was like, if you win, you gotta pick up a new hobby. You gotta like stay in touch with your friends from before and like stay grounded and stuff. So when I noticed how I was enjoying doing punchlines and jokes in my speeches, I was like, all right, let me just try this.
Welcome, fellow Lushes. Come on in, pull up a bar stool, and enjoy some cocktails with Dimples and the Beard.
It's game night. What are we playing?
Uno?
Boring. Monopoly?
No way. I hate that game.
How about FU?
How about FU?
No. FU the game.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes more sense.
FU the game is fast, brutal, and easy to learn. No rules, no setup, just chaos.
That's right. Every round, somebody's getting screwed. Trash talk is a requirement.
Perfect for game night, parties, or pre-drinking with friends. You're not afraid to lose.
So skip the boring games
and play FU the game.
Because every game night needs a good FU.
And then she poured the hot sauce on.
All right. Anyway, welcome back to another episode of Cocktails with Dimples and the Beard. Tonight we are joined by Delaware State Representative. What?
On our show.
What?
Tonight?
Oh, she's also a stand-up comedian who was on Kill Tony. Madinah Wilson-Anton is joining us, and I saw her, and I thought, this is perfect for Cocktails with Dimples and the Beard. Politician / comedian, what better?
Perfect for us, that's for sure.
Talk a lot of comedy and no politics, so...
tends to get us in trouble. Anyways, it may be a little bit. I'm going to open
the tavern so we can talk about what we're drinking.
And then we'll go into what you're drinking over there.
I am drinking our friends at Lunar THC-infused cannabis-infused soda from Lunar. Thank you very much. They sent a nice sample pack for 4 cans and a couple of their 10 milligram shots. I'm drinking their sweet orange soda tonight, and this is fucking delicious. I love cut, and this is delicious. Forget that if you guys want to use this for promo, I should probably keep the swear words out. They might not be as liberal with the swear words.
So true.
So anyway, yes. Anyway. So yeah, big thanks to our friends at Lunar THC infused sodas for sending over this sample pack with 4 cans of their soda and a couple other 10 milligram shots. I'm drinking the orange tonight, and it is delicious. And what do you got?
Looks delicious.
What do you got?
From our sponsors at Great Lake Distillery, I am hitting in the citrus honey vodka, and I'm drinking the Colonel Mustard tonight.
Colonel Mustard?
Got the recipe off their website.
Nice.
We got the 1.5 ounces of the citrus honey vodka, 2 ounces of pineapple juice, 2 ounces of cream soda, which really intrigued me.
Mm-hmm.
Wedge of lime, and away you go. So this is literally my first time trying it.
That's interesting. That's a wild combination.
That's what I thought.
So
I'm in my life, I'm done questioning. I just try it.
Oh, right. And they're bartenders. They're the smart people who know the thing or two about these drinks are the ones who are making them up. So
that and like chefs that come up, I'm like, they're delicious.
Right.
And that is very delicious.
Yeah. Like
it does come together good.
Like pineapple on pizza. It absolutely belongs there.
Absolutely.
The chef said it belongs there. It belongs there.
Oh, that's very refreshing. It's going to become a regular in mine for me.
Yeah, that's a good vodka. I mean, I didn't have the drink obviously, but I've had the vodka, and it is a very good vodka. So thanks again, obviously, to our friends at Great Lakes Distillery, who we could no longer do the podcast without because we can't afford booze. So we've run out of money.
We're dry, but we're out of money. But I did scrounge up enough money last week to go, which I'm sure is right up your alley. A 4-hour movie.
A 4-hour movie. What movie is what 4-hour movie?
Kill Bill, The Whole Bloody Affair came out last week for a weekend showing. So they took volume 1 and 2, put it together as one movie like Tarantino originally wanted it to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he add parts for Paul Dano and Matthew Lillard? What is up with Quentin being a fucking asshole all of a sudden?
That is kind of shitty. If he doesn't like, so what?
Yeah. Where did that come from?
I don't know. I just saw it and I'm like, what?
Like, I'm sorry, but when you put John Travolta in Pulp Fiction, everybody thought John Travolta was kind of a. I mean, he had kind of run his, you know what I mean? Like, but he's
Exactly.
Anyway.
I think he gets asked so many times about his top 10 movies, actors, and all this, and then he must have felt I'm going to give top 10 actors I don't like.
Well,
I don't know.
He fucked up, Quentin. You should apologize.
I agree. I think that's if you don't like him, too bad. Just don't hire him. Anyways, 4 hours. It was there that we watched.
No, thank you.
They made the
I'll wait.
Animated scene longer.
Yeah.
Added 7 minutes animated. The bloody scene that was black and white, they made color, so it was pretty cool. And alternative takes they put in there. That's good. Yeah, it was really cool.
It'll be on Netflix next weekend. I'll watch it there.
Yeah, you can. I like big screen stuff. But anyways, to learn more about that, you should go follow us on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. Follow, like, subscribe. I appreciate it. And leave that comments. We do love the comments. So with that, let's not keep a pretty lady waiting.
All right. So without further ado, comedian and state representative, Madinah Wilson-Anton.
I see the dimples. That's a good sign.
Thank you.
And the beard. You can't miss the beard.
Oh, come
The
on.
beard, but the beard's, always.
I know, but
Don't forget me. Don't forget
But
me.
I'm very needy. I'm very needy.
Whoa, okay.
Anyway, thank you for joining us, Madinah Wilson-Anton.
He's not blind.
You are officially the first politician we've had on the podcast, but that's not why you're here. We are here to talk comedy. We saw your appearance on Kill Tony, and we do a lot of we have a lot of comedians on, a lot of them that have done Kill Tony, and we wanted to talk to you because your story is interesting. The fact that you are a state representative and a comedian, quite the combination. So thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks for having me. This is exciting. Yeah.
So are you down in Texas now, you said?
I will be in less than 24 hours. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Headed down there to try and get your name drawn a few more times?
Yep.
Awesome.
And perform in some other places as well.
Yeah.
You have other clubs lined up? Or are you just going to do open mics? Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. I see you've been busy this last summer.
Yeah, I've been bugging every person I know in Texas.
Okay.
So,
well, it seems like such a great group of comedians. Obviously, we have a lot of Texas-based comedians on here, and they all seem to really root for each other and support each other. And it's a cool scene. I don't know if it's the same where you are in Philadelphia or that area, but Texas really seems like they have a very supportive group.
yeah, I've only been to Texas a few times, but it's felt very similar to Philly in that there's a lot of camaraderie. Yeah, but it is much less diverse. I'll say that.
Sure.
Yeah. But it works. It works for me, right? To be like the only Muslim woman comic in town.
Right.
I got you. You want to diversify your lineup? I got you. Let's check some boxes.
You got a couple of boxes checked there, that's for sure.
Baby. Yeah.
So how many times had you gone to Kill Tony before you got pulled? Was that
that
wasn't
my
your first time?
Second time.
Okay. That's pretty good odds there.
Yes. Yeah. And I was in line, so are you guys familiar with how there's like a holding room and there's hundreds of comedians? And so the first time I went, I had this delusional, I'm going to get picked, it's going to all work out. And they pick 7 or 8 comics. And as it gets closer to the end of the night, you're like, all right, the odds are not looking good. And I was pretty sad, but I met some comedians that night who do a podcast in town. And they kind of adopted me and were like, hey, we're going to hit mics. Let's, so it was awesome. They just kind of took me under their wing and,
very cool.
And I was like, please don't traffic me. And, and I lived to tell this, so they didn't traffic me.
So glad it didn't happen.
Comedians don't have the ambition to traffic somebody. That's way too much work.
I mean, I don't know. It's probably easier than doing comedy.
That's
right?
true. Yeah.
So
that is
touche. Yes.
So it was fun, right? I didn't get picked, but I was able to meet some folks in town, make some connections. I got on. I think I did 3 mics that night, which is crazy. Coming from this area, Delaware, and the Philly scene, you can't get to that many mics in one night.
Sure.
So that felt like a good use of time. And then I went back this time with the mindset that I would not get picked.
Okay.
I barely looked at my script because I was like, I'm not going to get picked. So I just reviewed it and was like, all right, in the off chance you get picked, you kind of know what you're doing, but don't get hung up on it because you're not getting picked. So I'm just standing there kind of like, I can't believe I'm doing this to myself. Like, where did I go wrong? You know, what childhood trauma has led me to this point where I'm standing in this room with hundreds of white men from all over the country? You know, what's wrong with me? You know, let's talk about
And now
this
you're
in
doing a
therapy.
podcast with two of them. You're welcome.
Yeah. I realized recently, like, both my careers, politics and comedy, it's as if I said to myself, I need more white guys' opinions in my life.
You got
I
'em.
need to know, what are white guys thinking?
What are
you know?
old white dudes really like?
So,
Yeah.
so what's? I mean, obviously, eventually, it's gonna. What's your third one? What's the third pick you're gonna do to get more white people into your life?
Third-
Pickleball.
oh.
Pickleball. There.
Pickleball,
There you go.
that's a good one. Yeah, so I realized that I have vitiligo, and so my body is like slowly turning white. And I realized that I think it's just going to match who I've always been on the inside, which is a 62-year-old white woman. Like I recently got into Heart. Like, are you guys Heart
The
fans?
band?
The band?
Yeah, the band.
Oh, I just went and saw him a little while ago.
No way, really?
Yeah, yeah.
I just got into them like maybe a couple months ago, and they speak to me, and I'm like, maybe I've always just been a white woman on the inside, and I just didn't know. So yeah, so I'm listening to Heart, Van Halen,
Okay.
and then Pickleball. That rounds
And
it out.
Chili
I think.
Peppers.
Yeah.
Like
Oh yeah,
the Red
The
Hot
Chili
Chili
Peppers.
Peppers.
I
Where'd
got
that come from?
roasted. I got roasted for wearing that shirt when I got back to Delaware. A
Okay.
local comic was like, "Really, really, your favorite rappers?" I was like, "All right, that's embarrassing. That is like the whitest thing I could do." But
well,
I just
so that
I like wearing band tees, and like
okay.
I try to dress like, you know, comedy uniform is like a t-shirt and jeans.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
I've been like trying to wear the band shirts, and I've been going to Hot Topic, and I'm like the only adult there who's not with a teenage child, which is a little embarrassing.
And they're all looking at you like,
Yeah,
trying to be
and
hip,
I
aren't
try
you?
to always pick a shirt that I do know the band, right? Like there's some cool looking shirts, but I don't know the band.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna just wear the shirt.
Yeah.
And
Well,
and
I respect
yeah,
that
so.
because those people that wear shirts and they have no idea
And
who
they
the
don't know
band is.
anything. Yeah, and that's like very frustrating. But then it's also frustrating wearing a band shirt and running into white men who then are like, "Do you really listen to?" Like they have to they test you, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So I pick a shirt that I don't mind listening to that band all day to prepare.
So, well, I
Like, I was
wondering-
ready that day. I was ready for someone to be
Okay,
like, "Do you
good,
really
'cause
listen-
I'm
do you
watching
really
you
listen
and
to
I
Red
went-
Hot Chili Peppers? Do you really listen to them?" And I'm like, "Oh, where was it?" Like I got a couple ready in the can. Like, let's go.
Okay,
I can
okay.
list like 11 right now, just to like prove I deserve to wear the shirt. Yeah, so that's where the shirt came from, and it just was like the pop. I met with this comedy like consultant lady, and she was like, "You're blending into the background. You need to wear brighter colors." So I've been
Okay.
trying to wear like, yeah, this is what women have to do. This is what we have to do.
You do, yeah.
You know, you don't think about your material. You think about, what are you gonna wear? What's your outfit? So
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well,
yeah.
I did when you came out. First thing I thought of was, I'm wondering, how did she pick that T-shirt to wear out of all of them, of your T-shirts to go? And how long did it take you to go through your T-shirts and be like, that's the one?
No, that one was, I just got it for my birthday, which was like a week before. It was
Happy
bright.
birthday.
It was like, thank you. Fresh white shirt, you know, it'll
Yeah.
only be white for so long. It's dingy, you know. So I was like, it's bright white, got that red scarf, the background's black. So if I get picked, I'm gonna pop. It's gonna be really like, you know,
Okay.
visually appealing, as they say. So
It's not that women have to go through that. It's that men are too late. I can't imagine a man ever being like worrying about like we don't have the
Yeah.
ambition to work.
I mean,
yeah, you do.
I do a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
tonight, but I normally.
I normally would wear, like, a lot of my wardrobe is black, brown, you know, like earth tones and stuff. And if I had worn black, it would have just been like, it would have blended right in with the curtain, you know. So shout out to
Just
Nyla.
disappeared.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but I do like Red Hot Chili Peppers. And when I want to be in a good mood, that's the band shirt that I wear, because
Okay.
like I have like a Linkin Park shirt, but that just depresses me.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. Fair
You
enough.
know, makes me think about how my dad's not proud of me. And it's like, you know. I'll be in a good
okay.
mood heading to a
Okay.
gig, and then I'm prepping for the shirt, and I'm like, nah, this Linkin Park is not. It's very
right.
depressing. Like,
Well, you can get away with a Chili Pepper shirt. I wear a Biggie Small shirt on the podcast once in a while. So I mean, I love Biggie, but you know, it's not probably not the shirt I should be wearing. But
probably
what are you
turns some
gonna do?
heads. Yeah. Hey, can you name 5 Biggie songs right now?
No, Juicy, Hypnotize, Get the Loot. I got
Hey, you're not wearing it right now. If you were
Big
wearing
Papa.
it, that wouldn't be enough.
Yeah. I probably could name a lot more Diddy songs right now because I just got done watching the Netflix documentary. So
He came for
Now,
R.
before
Kelly.
the documentary, you couldn't name
Then
any,
Michael.
but after, we
P.
got
Diddy.
you.
he's not a good guy. He's
He's not a good
he's
guy.
not a
He's
good
not
guy.
a good guy, but you know what he is?
Smart.
A good
Rich.
producer. A very
Yeah.
good producer.
Yeah, he makes bangers.
He steals good bangers. But he hasn't been a good guy. I only watched the beginning of it.
I caught
So
that.
he's-
I caught that one. I'm here.
yeah, all right.
Yeah.
I mean, he hasn't been a good guy since high school. It seems
Mm-mm.
like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, I was listening to Spotify yesterday, and I was driving, and it kind of just like puts the next song that it thinks you want, and it
Yeah.
played
Yeah.
this song from like maybe 2005, 2006 by Danity Kane. Do you guys remember that band?
I
The
do
band
from
se-
the from the
yeah.
documentary.
Oh, it's in the documentary? I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I'm
don't,
sure it makes
but-
an appearance. I haven't watched it yet, but
Yeah.
I'm listening, and I'm like, this is really nostalgic, and it's cute, and the song ends, and then his voice comes in, and he's like, sometimes you got to fight through the pain.
Yeah.
And I like, I forget exactly what he said, but I was like, ugh, in context, creepy.
It's-
Well, there's
there's a lot of the creepy when you go back.
yeah, there's a lot of lyrics in Biggie songs too now that I listen to and go, oh, like when he's talking about we could do this every weekend, and I'm like, wait, were they already doing it every weekend?
Yeah. So I told y'all that we won't stop.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and they didn't.
Yeah. It's a scary time we're living in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what came first, politics or comedy?
That's a good question. Professionally,
Yes.
politics
Okay.
first. Yeah. So
But you already
I-
had kind of comedy was already in your heart when you got into politics.
Yeah.
Okay, so what made you get into politics?
Comedy is my first love.
Yeah.
So politics, I studied international relations in college, and I wanted to work in politics as a staff person. So I after I graduated, got a job doing that in the state house,
Okay.
and did that for a couple years. Then I started working at the local university, and while I was there, one of my old coworkers was like, the guy who used to work who reps your district is retiring. And
Oh.
like they came and hung out with me, and they were like, you should think about running for the seat. And I was like, that's not a bad idea. And like I grew up here, and I know how the place works. And so I ran in 2019, got elected 2020 during the pandemic, and it was a lot of virtual stuff at that point. So I'm doing all these virtual speeches, and I'm dropping punchlines in the speeches, and I realized that my favorite part of each speech was waiting for the audience's response to the punchlines. And I had seen a lot of people do politics and allow it to become their identity and like be consumed by that.
Yeah.
So I had already, like, before I got elected, I was like, if you win, you got to pick up a new hobby. You got to like stay in touch with your friends from before and like stay grounded and stuff. So started doing archery and like picking up different hobbies. But when I noticed
that's pretty white too. Archery. I'm just saying, you really are trying for white.
Okay, so my archery coach said in like the first class, he was like, all of you are descended from archers,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
So technically,
Oh,
it's not white.
bam, buddy, bam.
It's just another thing we stole. I know.
Yeah. No, it's like, I guess it's maybe white in America to like do it for fun, but there were a lot of people in my class that weren't white, and it's super
Yeah.
fun. And it might be useful.
Right. Yeah.
Eventually.
Well, especially if you got
Honestly,
trafficked,
I
you
was
could
kind
use
of
it for-
obsessed with like zombie apocalypse stuff for a minute there. So I was kind
Okay.
of like in like a doomsday prepper mode when I first took it. But anyway, I just was like, I got to do other stuff and derive like purpose and enjoyment from things besides politics. And so when I noticed how I was enjoying doing punchlines and jokes in my speeches, I was like, all right, let me just try this. I'm approaching 30. Like, it's time to, like, try things that I want to try, see where it goes, so that I don't look back on my life and be like, oh, I wish I'd tried that. So I signed up for a class at Helium, Philadelphia. It was like 6-week class with Chip Chantry. And like first class, he's like, you guys got to go do open mics. And I'm like, I don't want to go out into the world. I want to do this in this like curated little classroom with me. And I did. I went to an open mic, and it's that place that I went to, Bar 13 in Claymont, Delaware, has now become like my comedy home. I'm there almost every week. And I just never stopped. Yeah. That was in 2022. So a couple years after I got elected.
Okay.
So was there any point where you said, I want to do comedy, but because I'm in politics, I probably shouldn't? Or did you just say...
Yes. Yeah. Many times.
Okay. And and what got you through that?
Well, I was performing under just my first name, which I thought would be enough to like...
Yeah, well, okay. It's a nice thought, but
I was like, I won't tell anybody. I wasn't posting it online. I was only telling like my very close friends and family. And I was at an open mic, and I got off stage, and this girl comes up to me, and she's like, aren't you a state rep? She's like, I feel like and I was like, okay, now what?
You assume there's nobody in a comedy crowd that pays attention to politics. You thought you were safe, didn't you?
No,
I know.
Little bit.
I also wasn't a big name in comedy. So I was like, no one's gonna, but it's a small world in Delaware. So the jig was up very quickly. And then I just focused all my material on not politics, because I figure I work with these people, so I can't make them the punchline. Eventually.
Oh boy.
Eventually. But
I was just saying to him before you came on, I'm like, you got to stay away from the stuff like you just said, people and that. But who in your office do you want to make fun of a roast really bad? You can whisper it to us. We won't tell anyone.
Yeah, right, sure. Okay, just between us three. No, I mean, like, there's one thing that I'll say, because the people who it pertains to know it's them, but no one else knows. It's like, have you guys seen The movie The Help? With I
know what you're talking about. I haven't seen. Yeah,
like a little poop pie situation, right? If you haven't seen it, that's a crazy sentence for me to say on a podcast, but Google it, I guess. But so I get elected during the pandemic, so we're doing committee meetings on Zoom, and the average age of an elected official is not Zoom suitable, I'll say.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy,
okay. I know where this is going. Yeah.
So there's a lot of silly, like, whoa, what are we doing? I
there
remember
were some fun videos that hit the internet early in the pandemic.
There were, and some of them I have possibly saved to a hard drive, for posterity.
Yeah, right?
And I was like, hey, can I get a copy of the committee meeting from yesterday? Why? No reason. Just want to review the content of the committee meeting. Yeah, like I was in one committee meeting, and a member was asking a question. And so like it's like I'm asking Dean a question, and then another person in the committee meeting was like, Dean doesn't know the answer. They weren't muted, and they were like sending a message to someone else, like voice to text, and they were just like, why are you asking him? He don't know. Why are you wasting everybody's time? You know he don't know the answer to that question. But because it's Zoom, it kept going to that person in like the little yellow box. And we're all, and the person who's talking is like, what? And like, we're all just like, oh my God. Oh my God. Another meeting, somebody flushed the toilet. And we all stopped. And then we just see who it is. And it's like the yellow box with the name, and it's like clearly a toilet flushing. And we all were just like,
that's fantastic.
Yeah, that's a good one. I haven't heard that one before.
So I coined those two together. I heard a lot of people talking shit and taking shits.
I hope they had the decency to at least turn the camera off.
The camera was off, yeah.
Okay.
But it's like, why is the audio on? Like,
yeah.
Really? Yeah. So that was fun. that was a fun experience. But yeah, I try not to talk too much about politics on stage. One of the first rules that Chip taught us in our comedy class was the first rule of comedy is not to be funny, it's to relate to the audience.
Sure.
So, I am a very progressive Black Muslim woman. I don't talk about like being progressive or like, my political opinions. I talk about having parents, having health conditions, struggling with to parallel park, like things that people can
That women do.
relate to, right.
Struggle
Oh,
with.
so funny.
I mean,
so funny. Yeah.
shit, this was on. I thought I
Yeah.
muted myself. Damn
Yeah. Yeah. Right. That's the theme. Why aren't you on mute?
There it is. There's the
So-
title.
Yeah, right.
Can everyone please mute themselves? Like the
Yeah.
number of times that I've heard that phrase.
Oh, yes.
Can
We all did.
everyone please
Never got a toilet flush during that
mute
time, but that's all right.
themselves?
No, I've never heard the toilet flush, but I have heard people say stupid things, and yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've been in a lot of meetings where people say stupid things intentionally. So,
Well,
you
that's
know,
true.
Right.
what are you going to do?
Yeah.
So do you
that's
feel
my
like
life.
when you're out of, do you see your future getting out of politics anytime soon, or do you feel it's going to continue on? And
Right when I think I'm out, they pull me back in. No. I honestly, like, when I first ran, was like, you can't do this forever. Like, you can't become one of those people. Like, Joe Biden was elected the youngest to the U.S. Senate, like, in U.S. history, and then became the oldest president in U.S. Right? So, like, I didn't want to be like that, and I don't want to do politics forever. I love comedy. I didn't think that I would ever do it, really, like I wanted to. And now that I'm literally living my dream, corny. That's what I want to do. Like, I would love
Sure.
to get out of politics and just write, be one of those names when you watch a great movie and you're like, oh, that name looks familiar.
Yeah.
Why do I know that name? And you like Google it and you're like, oh, all my favorite movies. Like,
Yeah.
like one of those people, right? Who just, I would love to be able to tell stories for a living and then also walk down the street.
Sure. Yeah. Right. Just doing comedy enough to make a living, but not to the point where you can't live. Kind of a yeah. So where did the comedy bug come from for you?
So the first comedian that I ever saw was my uncle Rocky Wilson.
Okay.
And he's my favorite comedian, obviously. But seeing him
what age
as a
was that?
kid, my uncle started comedy. So he's got a really, really amazing story. He was supposed to perform in a like quartet for the talent show, and the other guys didn't show up the night of the talent show. So he just did impressions and jokes, and he won the talent show in 1978, and then just never stopped.
Wow.
Good for him.
So as long as I can remember, since I was a little kid, he was always a comedian. And he would have us all cracking up at family, functions and stuff, and he'd be doing bits, and like I didn't know that's what they were. I just knew he was funny and I wanted to be like that. And when I was a kid, talent shows were the thing. We would always do those at like sleepovers, and all your friends were together, and it'd be like one friend is singing and one friend is hula hooping and someone's playing the recorder. And I couldn't do those things, so I would just do impressions, and I used to do accents. And I remember one talent show, I had like note cards, and I wrote different things on it, and I would like pick it up, and I would do this, and then I would do it, and that was my talent.
Okay.
But yeah, so I would say as long as I can remember, and I remember like riffing with my uncle. Like, I didn't know any of these terms at the time, but like,
Sure.
just like I would go to him and be like, "Oh, what about this? What about this idea?" And like, I would memorize jokes out of joke books, which that used to be a thing. Remember, everybody used to have no jokes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So like, I still have the first joke book that my grandpa got me, and I would be like, "Uncle Rocky, what do you think about this joke? What do you think about this?" And he used to do this bit. I'm sure he remembers it, but he used to do like a voice. He'd be like, "Yeah, it's because I'm getting old." And when he would say old, he'd be like, "Old." And he'd be like, "You're young."
Yeah.
And like, so whenever I saw him, we'd both just be like, young.
Oh, great memory.
But you know what I got?
yeah.
Oh,
I was gonna say, you know what I got to ask right now, because you talked about doing impressions. Do you still have any impressions that you do?
Yeah, I used to do a Kamala at work, actually. When she was running, I used to do a Kamala. Whenever she would say something that would be in the news that the next day at work, they'd all be like, and I'm like,
just wait for it.
you know, and just do the laugh or whatever. But
Yeah.
she's not really as current anymore. I would say the one impression I've been doing lately is Joe Biden, because I saw him
Okay.
recently. And I realized that to do a Joe Biden, you just talk normal and then yell. All right. So it was a Veterans Day ceremony, and he was like, America, only country in the world found an idea. Idea! All men, create equal. Endowed by a creator. And then he was like, veterans, only 1% of the population. 1%! And I'm like sitting there and I'm like, I feel like that's low. I know a lot of veterans, you know. I Googled it. 6%. 6%. Yeah. So I've been working on that one. That's my Biden.
Okay.
I could do a Jimmy Stewart.
Okay.
Oh, he's one of my favorite actors.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
I did a Jimmy Stewart impression the other day, and this lady was like, "Oh, Jimmy Stewart, like hubba hubba," and I'm like, "He's been dead like 40 years."
I know, but he's a good-looking man.
Yeah.
He's no Bill Belichick.
He's no Bill. Okay. We
were talking about Belichick and his girlfriend before we started.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
disgusting
Bill,
it is.
blink twice if you need help. Yeah.
It's true love. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Stop teasing them. They're in love.
Hey. Who amongst us?
They're both in love with something.
Shoot.
It's just not the same thing.
Hey, I'm in love with her ability to make it happen. Okay, shout out to her.
I don't think she had to work that hard. He seems easy to fool.
Her ability to sustain continually.
That's true.
With him is her strength.
I'm sure money helps, you know.
Diamonds help. Yeah, blinds her from the sagginess. So, anyways, you were saying
Jimmy Stewart.
The sagginess. All right, Jimmy. All right, okay. So normally I do the impressions, and I have people guess them. So
okay,
it's gonna make it easier now that you know it's Jimmy. But normally I only do the Jimmy Stewart impression when there's enough older white people in the room.
Sure, makes sense.
You got the right crowd here.
Yeah. Whenever I get
kids.
to a room like that, I'm like, I'm doing the Jimmy Stewart impression. Yeah, let's go. All right. I wish I'd never been born. Mary, I wish I'd never been born at all.
Wonderful life right there.
I can't even do it now. Whenever people can't guess it, I'm just like, Susan's paddles. Susan's paddles. Oh, Clarence. Clarence got his wings. Yeah. When I first did it, I just watched over and over again him and Mary outside. You know,
yeah.
you know the scene I'm talking about? He's like, what do you want? You want the moon?
What do you want?
What do you want? You want the moon? I'll throw a lasso up. Pull it out of the sky. You'll have moonbeams shooting out of your hair.
It sounds oddly like Joe Biden, actually.
What if
you
I
just don't have to yell anything?
What if I just did like, oh, this is Donald Trump. Moonbeam, sure not. Yeah, everybody is the same, like slightly transatlantic accent with a little bit of it's just transatlantic accent, and then you just adjust.
Yeah.
Look, say cocktails with Dimples in the beard, say. What's the deal with cocktails, Dimples in the beard?
Wait, I know that one.
Any white guy.
They know, yes. That's for sure.
Yeah. This is Jerry Seinfeld. Jerry Seinfeld, if he was born in 1920. What's the deal with cocktails, say?
You shake them, you stir them,
and you drink them.
Yeah. One of my friends, I didn't even realize, like, all this is coming back to me now. Like Celine Dion was talking about, it's all coming back to me now. Like, one of my friends in high school, we would always do 2 impressions at once. Like, we had this recurring character that we would do, which was a British lady, but she was speaking Spanish.
Okay.
And and she had an assistant. I'm gonna have to call my friend. Do you remember this lady? And we were always like, for some reason, her assistant was Paco, and we'd always be like, Paco, ¿dónde está la limonada?
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just so weird. Like, I don't know why we
It's
did
weird,
it,
but
believable.
believable.
I love a little mashup, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
like that.
I didn't think that was possible, quite honestly. I was like, this has to be horrible, right? Like, this has to,
yeah.
But it was perfect.
Limonada, Paco. Estoy en la biblioteca. Like, what? Why did she
I can't
sound
do either
like
one of those things, much less combine them.
No. Don't even try.
Fun time.
That's good stuff right there.
So, yeah, you know, I love it. I love comedy. I love making people laugh, especially like that one guy in the front who's like, sure. They let anybody do comedy these days, you know?
Yeah.
So when you see people like that, you're like, before I get off, I'm going to make that guy.
I'm going to make you laugh.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's
it's a
my goal.
Challenge. It's a challenge. And if I don't, then I cry.
Oh
no.
No,
I'm
I
going
don't
to cry until you laugh.
I don't cry. I just drive home like, why am I doing this to myself?
Is it that way for you? Like the one person in the crowd that doesn't laugh at 99 other people are laughing at everything, but you're focused on the one person who isn't?
Yeah, a lot of the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like the punchlines that didn't land as hard as they should have landed or whatever. And like the people who walk by and they're like, have a good night. And you're like, dang, you're not going to say I was funny? Was I not funny? Am I not funny? I'm not funny. I'm not funny. They paid me to do this show for no reason. That was crazy. What's wrong with them? Like, yeah.
The funny thing is then you tell a comedian they're funny and they're like, oh no, knock it off. You know, like us regular people, we can't win with you guys. Like,
yeah, we're sick. We're sick people. That's why. We're absolutely sick individuals. Yeah. So you say we're funny, we're like, you don't know comedy, and then you don't say we're funny, and we're like, they hated me,
crying yourself to sleep. Yeah.
Then you're needy like me. Yeah.
That's true. So have you had the pleasure to perform with your uncle?
Oh yeah, plenty of times.
Okay.
And and we have a podcast together.
You do,
that I knew, and we were going to get into that, but I just didn't know about
for
live.
lack of a better word.
Yes.
Yeah.
For lack of a better word, yeah. So we have my uncle. He's my uncle, so you could have assumed this, but he is a boomer, and I'm a millennial. And so we kind of have like a battle of generations in a lot of the episodes, and talk about how things used to be and whether that was good or bad. And then we just started having guests on, so we're going to be dropping some new episodes with some other comedians weighing in on things, and it's a lot of fun. Yeah, he and I were doing we were driving to different open mics and stuff together, and we're just having fun conversations in the car, and I was like, we should be recording this because my uncle's hilarious.
That's our story, except we're not hilarious.
Thank you.
That's
same story, but not funny.
That's why we decided we needed to have comedians on, because we got 10 episodes in and went, wait, we're not funny. We should probably have some people who are funny.
Yeah. Yeah, my uncle's hilarious.
So, are you going to have any politicians on your podcast, or have you? I haven't.
No.
No, you don't want to.
We have not. I don't know. Maybe if there's some that are not boring, but
good luck.
There's a couple that aren't boring, but that's not really the vibe of the show. It's supposed to be lighthearted, and I mean, we do talk about death sometimes, but I don't know. I don't really see it being a space for politicians.
So I'm curious for the podcast, what from his generation have you had to admit that is better than what thing that he?
So I mean, I think there's a lot, and I'm an older soul. Like I told you guys, I'm a 65-year-old white woman on the inside. You know, so there's a lot of stuff from like his generation and before like me, like Gen X, I guess, that I appreciate. But something that we had a really interesting conversation about was pickup lines. And he was really upset because he was just like, guys nowadays don't even try. They don't
Right.
know how to talk to women. Like he was like, in my day, used to have rhymes, used to have poetry, used to have, yes, you had to perform something, you know, you had to like,
Yeah.
and he was like, now guys, they'll just be like, what's up, man? It's like, they call women man. They call man. Like he was so bad. And I was like, you know, it's kind of right. Like it would be nice, I think, for men nowadays to approach women how they used to, you know, like
I think a lot of
minus
men
the
are
bar-
scared
minus-
to do it the way they used to. Even back when I was 20, you know, yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I think the fear comes with the way that it's going to be met at this point, because like everything has changed. Women expect, like the younger women expect less too, right? Like they're not, so they wouldn't be used to it. Like you go up to them and try and woo them like an old gentleman, and they're going to be like, what the fuck are you doing to me?
maybe, or they might be like, and then go to the group chat and be like, girl, because like I'm like very fresh out of a long marriage, and I've been being approached, and I told one of my friends about how this guy like hit me up and then showed up with flowers and a gift, and he cooked me, and they were just like, who is this guy? Like, what? You know, so like I think that there's definitely an audience for it, but that's just one example, right? Of like things where my uncle's just like, what is up with this generation? Like you guys like actually will go out with the guy after he's like, sup, bruh?
Right. Dude. What's up, dude? Yep.
Sick fit, bruh. Like what?
I call my wife dude all the time. I'm sorry, but I do. It's a term of endearment when it comes from my mom.
Yeah,
so
you
that's why I
already.
never call you that.
Oh. Yeah. That's one. I'm trying to think what other
I don't
things.
even tell you what he calls me. So yeah.
Well, he talks about like his experiences on the road and how different it is now. And
fun, yeah.
Like he was telling me the story about how his car broke down. He had a flat tire. He had to change his flat tire, but he's in the middle of nowhere. There's no lights. There's no cell phones.
Yeah.
So he had to wait for cars to pass, and then like quickly do stuff from the light of the car.
Oh shit!
Dude, you don't think of that.
Yeah, and I was like, that's crazy. And as he's telling me these stories, I'm like, yeah, I would not have done comedy at that, like in that time. I'm afraid of getting trafficked now. Like, and I have GPS and a cell phone. Like,
right.
You would
get a flat
not
tire.
catch me.
I'm sitting in the car till morning.
Hey, yeah, that's one idea. Yeah,
lock car.
Yeah,
Just
a lot
kick
has
the
changed
seat
for
back
the better, but.
So yeah, okay. So on the flip side, what have you convinced him is better from this generation than his generation?
I wouldn't say convinced necessarily, but in our conversations, he's realized just how male dominated comedy used to be, and even like racial dynamics. Like he's talked about his experiences. Like he went to one place and like not far from where I live actually, and the booker was like, "Don't talk to anybody. Don't like just sit right here, and when it's your time, perform, and then that's it." And there was like a lot of racist people there, and like they were saying the N-word and like stuff like that, where it's just like that would never, if that happened nowadays, like they would throw people out, you know?
Right.
And like one place wouldn't book him because they had a black person perform the week before, and they were like, I don't want we literally named the episode this. They were like, we don't want back-to-back black.
Oh no.
See, right? Because nowadays, like, if you could get Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock, like, back-to-back weekends, they'd be like, hell yes, you know? But that's how racist it was. And, like, female headliners, like, forget it.
Never.
You know, like, they were few and far between. Like, maybe Joan Rivers or something. Like,
right, yeah.
Yeah, can we talk? Yeah, I'm working on that one. Working on that one.
Perfect.
'Cause
Because I love Joan. I love
I feel
Joan.
like I'm gonna look
I
like
grew up with Joan
Joan.
Rivers. Yeah.
Yeah, Joan. Oh, yeah.
Died too
Can we
young.
talk? Can we talk? Yeah. I can only say that. I really got to work on that impression. But my uncle, oh my God, my uncle could do Joan Rivers doing an interview. Like he could do this whole
Really?
thing as Joan Rivers. So good. Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
funny.
good.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So that's one thing, right? And he really thinks he likes how it's more diverse now.
Sure.
And how people are more comfortable. Cause like I said, right? Like I wouldn't have wanted to do comedy in that environment. And now there are more people who maybe wouldn't have felt comfortable before that feel like, you know what, I can go to an open mic and not get trafficked, you know?
heckled off the stage and then trafficked. But
yeah. Yeah.
Well, traffic back then. Well, it has grown and it has gotten a lot better. I mean, right now, I mean, there's so many female comedians headlining more than ever, right?
They
I mean,
used
we've
to
had quite a
say
few on here that just goes there.
Female headliner. Like it wasn't just headliner.
Right.
You know, and now it's
they had to emphasize it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it's really fun hanging out with him. Like he's my comedy hero, but he's my uncle, but he's also just hilarious.
Yeah,
sure.
Like, you know, like a lot of times I'm like, I don't really want to say much. I just want to like get him going, and that's all that we need. He's hilarious.
Sure.
Well, what a pleasure it is growing up with him, you know, just at the, like you said at the beginning, he's just uncle, and then now you're like, wow, no, he's more than an uncle, and I got to experience that whole growing up. That's amazing.
It's really amazing. And I tell him, I think the first comedian in the family is my grandma, his mom.
Oh yeah. Okay.
She's 91. She's in a nursing home. She's got dementia, so she doesn't know. Like every time you see her, she's asking you the same questions, you know. She's like asking about people who died 10 years ago, and she'll just like over and over, which is so much fun, by the way.
I've been there, yeah.
Hi, Nana, and she's like, "Where's so and so?" And like she asked, "How come so and so didn't come visit me?" Or no, she was like, "Where's so and so?" And they're like, "Oh, they died." And she's like, "Oh, that's why they didn't come visit me. I don't want them to come visit me." like she's in the nursing home, and she's like, "Oh, they're dead. No, I don't want to see them." Like one day I went to visit her, and I have pre-diabetes, so I'm like supposed to stay away from carbs and stuff. And one of my sisters had a pastry, like some kind of apricot something. And she's like, "You want to try it? It's really good." And I was like, "Yeah, like let me get a piece of it." And then my husband was like, "You're not supposed to be having sugar, you know." And she's like, "Oh yeah, you're on diet. Yeah, never mind." So she like wouldn't give it to me, and I'm like, "Give me you know." And she's like, "No, like you're not supposed to." And they're all like ganging up against me. And my Nana, she's like, "She's right." Talking about me, she's like, "She's right." Yeah, like she didn't know what we were talking about. She just knew it was an argument.
No,
she's like, "She's
jumped
right."
on your
talking
back,
about me. Yeah. And I was like, "Yeah, thanks, Nana." And she's like, "Where's my money?" Without
Hustler.
skipping a
She's
beat.
a hustler.
Like, she's like, you know, like once she's always doing something. Like we went to visit her, and she was I don't know what we were arguing about, but she was like like doing a fake cry. And she closed her eyes and she went this. Like, are they looking? Is it working?
Is it working?
Is it working? But like she knew we saw her do it. Like she's doing a bit.
Yeah.
Even
That's awesome.
without, you know, all of her
Good for her.
fashions. So I told my uncle, I was like, she's the comedian. She's the first one.
That's where it started.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
With your being so peppy that you are, just talking with you in your daily life with all the other politicians boring, what is a day of you going around the office being so peppy and everybody being not so peppy, I guess? I mean, do they see you coming and be like, "Oh
Pep it
no,
up."
here she comes again," or like, "We can't wait for her to come down"?
Honestly, I have a great time down there. Yeah. Like, I would say the Delaware legislature is more peppy overall than like DC.
Yeah, sure.
But I'm probably the peppiest person down there, and I get along with people on both sides of the aisle. Like I have a lot of fun interactions with people. Now that I do comedy, people know I do comedy. They're like, when's your next show? And
Yeah.
I got an idea for you and stuff like that.
Oh god.
That was going to be my next question. How many of them tell you, hey, I got a
Oh
joke
my
for
God. Everybody at work.
I'll
and
sign off on your bill if you use my
you?
joke.
Right?
everybody's always like, oh, you should put that in. I'm like, that's not funny. That's not funny. What are you talking about? because you cracked a smile, you think that I should put it in my material.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Post people finding out, it's been a very different dynamic. I will say I'm very serious at work at the same time. Like when it comes to policy making and the issues that are important to my community, I'm like very intense. So when people first found out that I did comedy, my coworkers, they were just like, "What? You're funny?" Because they couldn't see me as funny. They just saw
Okay.
me as like a terror. Because I was like, I still am kind of I'll say intense, passionate.
Okay.
Yeah. I have, without using curse words, cursed people out on the floor plenty of times, you know? So
Yeah.
they're just like, they don't see that personality translating to jovial and la 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 la.
That you can
But-
separate the two.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean,
and
you know, and you
there's
have
been,
to.
yeah, but there's also times where I'm like, you know, on the floor of the house delivering remarks and it's scathing and it's scathing and it's scathing and joke.
Perfect.
And I do just like my Nana where I'm like,
Yeah.
scathing,
Do people
scathing.
know to laugh, or is everybody just in shock at this point?
Or afraid to laugh.
Some people are like, I mean, if you get like riled up enough, something's funny, you don't laugh because you're just like, yeah, you know, like,
right.
it's like there's some people who like I remember a couple times where I threw a joke in there, and I'm like, and that was a joke, you know. But people in the balcony, normally that's where the laughter comes from because they're like a little bit more removed from it, and they're not like all.
Oh, sure.
But
sure.
yeah, it's been fun. It's been an interesting experience. I tried to keep the two separate, and that didn't work. And then about a year ago, I was seriously considering picking one or the other. And a mentor of mine said, "Why? Why do that?" He was like, "Trump
Okay.
just got reelected.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
this is what people want." And he was like, "If Dave Chappelle said he was running for president today, do you think people would laugh or they would be like, we're on board?" You know, like,
Yeah, right?
so
I think both. Dave Chappelle will be like, okay.
But he'd be a serious candidate though, you know, like
Absolutely.
So that kind of changed my mindset. So now I'm just trying to do my best at both, and we'll see where it takes me.
Has any of your comedy shows or a joke gotten you in trouble with somebody at work? I don't mean personal dig, but just be like, you know, you shouldn't be saying that. Being in your
not
position.
yet.
Okay.
Not yet. Yeah, I know some people don't like my jokes. And like some people don't like that I do comedy, but
Sure.
no one has come to me and been like, you know. But I'm in a very unique job, right? Like I have a lot of coworkers in comedy, like other comedians who are like using like stage names and stuff because they can't have their job find out what they do. My constituents are the ones who employ me. So my coworkers' opinions, you know, it's important to getting stuff done, but they can't fire me, you know. So it is a really liberating space to be in, and I it's definitely a privilege that a lot of comedians don't have.
That's true. Yeah.
Do you worry at all about getting canceled? Do you have anything that you would worry about that, or do you steer clear of anything that might get you in that spot?
Yeah. I do, and like there are jokes that I have written that I'm like, I probably won't do those.
Sure.
Because I don't want them to be taken the wrong way. Like I still do some jokes like around pronoun usage and stuff like that.
Yep.
And then I asked a friend of mine and I was like, is this transphobic? Like, cause she's like in that community. I was like, what do you think about this joke? Cause I noticed once when I made the joke that people were laughing in a way that you know, the story Dave Chappelle, right? Where he's doing the sketch and he's like, oh, they're laughing too hard at that, you know, where it's like, are they laughing at it because of why I think it's funny, or are they finding it funny because they're just like, ha, pronouns, you know? So like, there's some jokes like that where I will change them or I'll give them to someone else. If I'm just like, this isn't the joke for me.
Sure.
But I'm a very unapologetic politician, so I'm
As you
not
should be.
super worried about the comedy
Yeah.
canceling me or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, it's a weird world. I mean, you just
That you brought on yourself. The two you brought the two worlds and
Two
collide,
weird
so-
worlds, yeah.
yeah.
So you got to give you credit for doing that and sticking with it. So
For now. Yeah, we'll see.
for now.
We'll see.
That's right.
Maybe 30 years from now there'll be a documentary and you guys will be like, she seemed normal when we interviewed her. I don't know.
What if 30 years from now
She did allude to mental illness, but we thought she was joking.
A joke.
what if 30 years from now you're the president instead of a comedian? Like what if is there any possibility that politics grabs you so hard that you're like, I have to keep doing this?
There's definitely a possibility.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then there's also like I think the Ukrainian president was a comedian. So I don't know. Yeah. It's a weird
He was
world.
a actor,
I'm
comedian,
not
or
saying
something.
no to like the possibility. I know I would rather be a comedian full time,
Sure.
but I also I'm still in office because I feel like there's still work to be done and people in my community want me to continue to represent them.
Yeah.
And that could change, right? Like I could run again and they don't reelect me. Like I don't have, total control
That's true,
over
yeah.
that. So I don't know, but I have had people ask me to run for president and I'm like, too young. Which
So
is
if
a
that happens,
great
that
excuse for now, but eventually
Yeah.
I'll have to come up with a new one.
Right. Yeah.
So if that happens, I'm not saying I will, but like you do not get reelected, would you just then go into comedy full force?
But definitely, yeah.
I would
I'd
hope that
probably
you
get a
would.
job at Waffle House and just be grinding.
Oh, the material you could get from that.
Yeah.
Waffle House is it's a
It's
wonderful, yes. That's a wonderful world.
Wonderful world of Waffle House.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be a funny sitcom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Why haven't they done that? Like just, the
Wonderful World of
staff at a
Waffle
Waffle House and the people coming in all through the day and the night. Perfect.
There you go. There's
yeah.
So,
Well, did you
Alright.
guys watch that show with Kat Dennings?
Two
where
Broke
they're
Girls?
waitresses. Yeah, they're waitresses, right?
Yeah.
Is that kind
Two
of like
Broke
that?
Girls, yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah. It's pretty funny. Yeah.
It was all raunchy, cheesy, raunchy
It was
comedy. It was
raunchy.
very
Cheesy,
sitcom-y.
raunchy. Oh,
Yeah, it's
that's not my
TV
style.
raunch. It's all innuendos and
100%.
everything is. It was it was a fucking terrible show.
But it was they pushed everything that they could
They did.
at that time. You're
Yeah.
like, we're gonna go more. And Garrett Morris was on it, and he was probably the dirtiest, and he was freaking hilarious.
Who?
Garrett Morris.
Jonathan.
Yeah.
He was on that. So
Jonathan Kite was too.
Forgot he was
so
on
funny.
that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Wonderful
and-
World of Waffle House. Maybe there's room for it.
That
there
still.
it is.
That would be a better show. Absolutely, 100%. That would be a better show.
It would. If you get it created and you need some cooks in the background just to throw one-liners out, you just remember us, please.
You would definitely need to have a hairnet on the beard, though.
I'll
Which
work
would
in
be
the
a fun
crew.
character. That's always a fun character, right?
That's my
You're
thought. Like,
you're in the cafeteria and there's the people that look normal and then there's just the one guy with the two hairnets.
Yep.
that guy yelled at all episode. Get your hair net
Yeah,
on.
it's always like
Yeah,
sagging
someone's
to,
like,
right
there's
here.
a really long pube in my foot.
Yeah, they are kind of
Why is it so long?
over 10 inches. I'll report over
Oh,
10 inches.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's that say when you got to measure it? All right, there you go.
Do you blow dry it?
I straighten it. Yeah.
You straighten it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got body. It's like
it's a process every day, and it's like, why? Like, what am I
every
doing?
day.
Yeah.
You gotta roll
But
it
you
up
better-
when you go to sleep. You gotta put rollers in.
Oh,
I could do that. Yeah. Then it would just.
Oh, okay.
That's a good
Mhm.
idea.
Unfurl it.
That's perfect. Roll it out like the red carpet every morning.
Unfurl your beard in the morning. The birds chirping. Just.
I I have a quota now. I'm trying to find a beard sponsor. I have a quota. I have to talk about my beard so many times each episode now.
Have you guys seen, I think it's Tim and Eric, when they have the sponsor, the mustard sponsor?
Who?
Tim and
the
Eric?
show called? Yeah, was it Tim and Eric show or something? The Tim Heidecker and it was like, I saw it on YouTube. I don't know if it was on TV or not, but they would do like cooking. Like there was like a segment where they were doing recipes, but they had a sponsor, and it was like, this episode sponsored by such and such mustard. So you're gonna put a little bit of the mustard in, and like they kept putting the items in whatever they made, even when it didn't make sense for it to be there. It's like all mustard.
Mustard and everything.
Yeah, it's like you have like female guests that don't have beards, and like every question is about beards.
Yeah, that's what we're going to become if I get my way. Yeah.
It's like, so if you did have a beard, if you could imagine having a beard, you know.
There's a lot of questions
eventually I
asked.
might have a beard. I might eventually have a beard. I heard that when you hit 40 is when you start.
Oh,
that's when mine
hairs.
started to come in. Yeah.
You got 10 good years.
And then I'll be on here and it'll be Dimples and the Beards. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Muslim woman with a beard. That'll be
they
great.
were a drawback. Back
Wait, would I have
in
to
your
cover
uncle's
my
day
beard?
with the
With my
traveling
scarf?
circus, right? The freak show, traveling circus
The bearded
with the
lady.
bearded woman.
Right, that was a thing. I should ask. Maybe that's what we'll talk about the next episode.
Yeah, ask your uncle about.
Yeah.
Do you ever perform with a bearded lady? Oh well, I don't know. We're off the rails now.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
I think that was more the circus, not
Circus. I said
Vaudeville.
circus.
yeah. I don't think that. Anyway,
There
I
were
think
a lot of like, so in the 80s, there was a lot of entertaining, right? Where it would
Yeah.
be
Sure.
like a variety show.
yeah.
I don't
was
know if
a
there were
lot of
bearded
variety
ladies,
shows.
but there would be like illusionists and people singing and
Every channel had a variety show on the network back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Back in my 80s.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, Donnie and Marie was my favorite.
I was a hee haw guy.
hee-haw, hee-haw.
Yeah. Yep.
Why do I know that? What's hee-haw?
Sundays at 6, country music.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah. And I hate country music now. So
that
It ruined
surprises
me.
me. Yeah, that's what ruined you.
yeah.
Look it up. It's awesome.
Hee-haw.
Hee-haw.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
literally called Hee Haw. And it was on for like 20 years.
It was on for a
Really?
long time. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a character who says that I'm thinking of, I think.
Roy Clark?
Grease, maybe? Is there somebody in Greece who's like, hee-haw, hee-haw? I'm asking the wrong two people. I need to ask a woman in her 60s.
Oh, no. We've
She'll
both
know.
seen.
I love Grease.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah. We've seen Grease.
Hee Haw.
But have you seen
the-
it enough
no.
times to know?
No,
it?
that was in Wonderful Life. The brother, they
Oh,
had
it's
the
in Wonderful
club.
Life.
Hee Haw when he came back from the war and they so that's I'm like, I know that. Yeah, that was the brother and the friend that
Yes, yeah. Hee-haw. Right. Thank you. Oh, that was gonna bother me.
Hee Haw.
Okay, so I will check out this variety show from the
70s and 80s.
60s, 70s.
Yeah, it must.
I don't know.
It was definitely the 70s. Because
Okay. That's one decade.
I
That'll
was
be enough.
watching it when I was like 6, 7 years old. So
Yeah,
that would
yeah.
have been the late 70s. So
Oh wow.
yeah, it's late 70s, early 80s.
You guys watch Sábado Gigante?
I have
a good
no idea what
variety
you're
show.
I'm sorry, what?
It's like Big Saturday. It's on Telemundo.
Nope.
Nope, sorry.
Yeah,
Do they have
Hee-haw-
subtitles?
Hee-haw walked. So that could read.
I'm gonna have to read
Oh,
that
I'm sure.
show.
I'm sure. Oh yeah, they have like it kind of to your point is like the circus, and that they'll have like, no offense to people that are little, but like they'll have little people as as a show, you know, like
Okay, yeah.
not asking them what's your experience, but like as like a funny thing, like it's like a different time period, like we've teleported into the past, and everyone's speaking Spanish. You should check it out. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I'm just gonna say it.
We're looking for good stuff. Yeah.
We'll eliminate you from this, but it's just funny it's fun when a little person walks in the room. It still is. I'm not being offensive. We just all we all get excited. That's just
yeah. That's how I feel when I walk in rooms. You know, people are like, "Oh,
that's you."
Yeah. And I never know what it is, you know, like until they tell me. Sometimes they're like, I love your hijab. And they're like, did I say that right? And I'm like, good job.
That's why I wasn't even going to try
you learned,
it.
You
Yeah.
know? And then
I thought it was
sometimes they're
silent,
like,
but that's
oh,
all
you
right.
have that skin thing. Like, I love that. I was in Target the other day and this woman like was leaving and then she turned around and she was just, I just wanted to say, I love your vitiligo.
Oh, okay.
What? That's interesting.
That's a way. Interesting way to put it. Okay.
Yeah. One lady at Wendy's, I was in the Wendy's drive-thru and she was
Love
like,
me some Wendy's.
she was like, I want that. And she like went like this and then was like touching herself like she would get it and have the skin like me. And I was like, that's weird.
Yeah.
Ma'am, this is a Wendy's. Like, this is.
I think that would have been weird anywhere, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's weird for me to be like handing you my credit card in the drive-thru.
Yeah.
And you're like, I wish I had skin like you. That's
ma'am, I just want a cheeseburger.
I
just want a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Give me one of them square burgers.
I haven't been to Wendy's in a while though, because all the Wendy's in Delaware are owned by one of my coworkers, the state senator, and she called the cops on us. Like a bunch of us were protesting for fair wages for farm workers in front of one of them, and she called the cops, and the cops came, and then all the protesters were like old white people. I was the only person there for the most part who wasn't old and white. And so they were acting different with the police than I would have. I'll just say that. Like the police officer, he was like, I already came out here once. I told you guys last time, like, why am I out here again? And they were like, we have a right to be here. And I was like, we're gonna get arrested. Can you stop? But yeah, I found out she owns all of them.
Oh wow.
In Delaware, so I have not been to a Wendy's since.
I want a Frosty now.
I want a cheese. I love their burgers, man. I want a burger.
Burgers are good.
I want some chili with a finger in it.
Oh,
you remember that?
There it is. I do now.
That?
I remember. Yeah, I forgot about it because I liked their chili. I forgot about it.
Chili was really good, and then it wasn't.
And then it wasn't.
So you won't do it?
I almost think it's.
I will still eat it.
I say it's finger licking good.
I think that one's taken, but
that was right there. It was right there.
We're probably going to get some trademark infringement for that one.
Nah. I think I would eat the chili if the lady hadn't called the cops on us. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Well, what if you're in Texas? Then you can go to Wendy's and have.
That's a good point.
You know what? In Texas, you're going to find such good chili at anywhere.
That's true.
You're better than Wendy's.
It's weird being in Texas where I would assume there'd be really good Mexican food, and then there's just like a Taco Bell everywhere. I'm like, you guys are above this, I thought. Like,
I thought so too, yeah.
Aren't we relegated to Taco Bell up here? Like, there's so many Taco Bells there.
My daughter went to school down in San Antonio, and she came back, and she hates all the Mexican restaurants around here because she obviously didn't go to Taco Bell down there, but she did find really good Mexican restaurants down there. And now she's like a Mexican snob when we go to places. Well, I'm like, yeah, I get it.
That's funny. Yeah, like the person who goes on study abroad and they're like, in Barcelona.
Yeah. No, this is the way you do it, Dad. You squirt. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Oh, they would never put sour cream on this at the place I went to in Texas.
Lime.
Like...
Yeah, she's a big lime.
Well, then it wouldn't be as good.
Yeah. Just give me chili cheese burrito funny. From Taco Bell. I'm good. No, I'm just kidding.
Taco Bell, I will say, I'm not hating on Taco Bell necessarily because as a comedian, you get out of gigs late at night. And one of the only places that's open when I'm done a lot of shows is Taco Bell. So I've been going a lot recently. And getting Baja Blast, which somehow I lived 30 years of my life without Baja Blast. And I don't intend to live the next however many I get without it. I love it.
Okay. Now this is interesting.
My daughters love it too, but
did you drink regular Mountain Dew before you had Baja Blast?
I had it before, yeah. I wasn't.
But it wasn't something you drank a lot of.
No.
Because I love Mountain Dew. I drink a lot of Mountain Dew, and I can't stand Baja Blast.
Me too.
And people think I'm weird.
Me too.
I like
I'm
Mountain
with you.
Dew flavor, but I don't know. Baja Blast got this little tropical thing going on with it. I love it. I love it. I love Red Bull too. I'm trying to wean myself off Red Bull.
Regular. Wow.
Wow.
Regular old Red Bull.
All of them. All of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a watermelon, sugar-free watermelon in the fridge right now. It was in the car earlier, and it's cold here, and it froze partially. I know it's all. Oh man.
Look at wow. We know what you're doing.
But I don't need it. I don't need it.
You don't need it.
Yeah, I keep opening the fridge and seeing it, and my roommate was like, she's like, just do it. And I was like, no, are you? What? I'm almost weaned off caffeine. I just had like 4 sips maybe this morning, and the headache went away. So I need to just not have any more today. But that watermelon one, it's so good.
Yeah.
Well, do you have like you said you're leaving for Texas tomorrow? Do you have like an early flight?
No, I don't have any excuse to drink that.
Okay, never mind. I was trying to help you. I'm like,
no,
you're not taking the bus this time.
So good, frozen. I'm taking the bus around Texas, yeah, but not like from here.
Okay.
Yeah. I took the train from Delaware to Florida last month.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which was like almost 24-hour trip.
I like train rides. I used to take them a lot when I was younger, and I haven't for years. But I used to love train rides.
Yeah, a lot of characters on the train.
You don't like train rides so much.
I like riding the train, but 24 hours in coach, like not like in like a roomette with like a bed. Right?
Yeah.
A lot of smells. A lot of sounds.
True.
Like on the way there, they kept coming on the speaker and being like, do not put paper towels in the toilet. If you continue to do this, we will shut the toilets down for the remainder of the trip. Do not. And
they mean business. Wow.
Yeah. And I was like, yo, like I haven't even used the bathroom yet. So then I'm like trying to conjure it up so that I can like get in there before it's over. And
yeah.
Like I had this like, okay, we all have racist thoughts from time to time. Let's just come out and admit it, all right?
Okay.
And I did have a bit of a racist thought at the time because there was a group of people on the train that were Chinese. And like I've studied Chinese, so I understood what they were saying enough to know they were Chinese. And they were asking people questions about like what's stop and where are we? And like it was obvious that they were having a language barrier. At one point some of them went from like the car we were in to the next car, and they were just like pushing on the door and it wasn't opening because they didn't see the thing that said press box to open. So like they clearly, so like I'm being a little bit racist, but also evidence, data, right? Observations. So she kept making that announcement, and I'm like, what you need to do is say it in Chinese. And I bet you they won't flush them down the toilet anymore because like they probably can't read any of the signs in the toilet in the restroom.
True.
But
yeah.
They didn't shut the bathroom down. There was a guy with sleep apnea.
Wait. Oh.
There was a guy with sleep apnea. We found this out around a little bit before we hit Jacksonville. It was like 2 a.m.
Wow.
We're all trying to sleep. So I got off in Jacksonville, but there are people who were going all the way to Miami. So they were like really trying to sleep. And this man was just like, like it was insane. It was crazy. And like it woke me up. And then I'm sitting there and I could hear people like a few rows behind me just sleep.
Right?
I just want to sleep. And then the guy behind me was making this like allergy sound, like when you have like an itchy throat and they're like, like gross, like.
Oh yeah.
He was doing that, and he's like, talking about the sleep apnea guy. He capping. Ain't no way he's sleeping through that. He capping. And he was like. He was like, I can't help what I'm doing. He can help, but and I was like, that? What do you mean? It felt like he could feel the energy, like there was
Yeah.
going to be like a mutiny or whatever. And somebody's going to get tossed off in the next stop. But he was like, he's capping. And I was like, the whole time I was trying to just like stay, like, I'm by myself. I don't want to get trafficked. Like, I just gotta, I'm just messing with you now. But I just was like, keep your head down.
Yeah.
Don't, but
I don't want anyone to hear my racist thoughts in my head.
I don't want anyone to know, right? But I could hear them all starting to gang up on this guy, and he's asleep. He doesn't even know what's happening around him. Like, he doesn't know that the whole car is turning, and they're all gonna just be like, "What if we put a pillow on his head?" Like, it was getting crazy, And, and so I'm like in the first row, in the handicap row, and I hear him say he's lying. There's no way he's sleeping through that. He's doing that on purpose. I was like, I think he might have sleep apnea.
Oh, no.
And he was like, my dad has sleep apnea. Like, he was like, he really didn't want to believe it. Like, this guy.
Yeah.
And then he kept like waking himself up, And we'd all be like, all right, thank God. But then he would fall asleep. It was,
The train ride from hell.
It sounds like it.
The
Yeah.
train ride from hell.
Thanks for
Other
ruining my
than that-
childhood, because that's not the way I remember them. But thank you.
Other than that, it was fine. I mean,
Right.
it was
right.
it was smooth sailing, like, well, smooth, whatever. Most of the time, there was a period where it was like really bumpy.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, and the same woman who was like, I just want to sleep. She was like, I don't want to die like this. Like, immediately, as soon as it started shaking, she said that, and I was just thinking, there's no way we would have that interesting of a death. Like,
Okay.
there's no way.
Okay.
Like, I feel safe in knowing that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good way to approach it. Yeah.
I asked the guy in the cafe car what they call the turbulence on the train, and he was like, "Oh, we call it when the train shakes." Come up with something better. That's not doing it for me.
Everybody doesn't know
It's
that.
when the train shakes.
It's when the
Yeah,
train
we
shakes.
are coming up on a patch here where the train will shake. What?
Train people are just a far simpler people than flying people.
I guess so.
Yeah. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I feel like every once in a while you gotta have some kind of discomfort, some kind of different characters. There was the way back, the guy like across from me was from New Jersey, and his wife, she was using both their chairs, so he was just standing, like she was doing the like sideways sleep thing, and he was just standing there, like kind of imagine like I hope this is giving you what I'm trying to this kind of guy, and he would look at me and he'd be like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I love her. What are you gonna do? And I would get up and like come back. Yeah, I could just it was unsaid. It didn't need to be spoken.
Right.
And at one point, I think I said, "True love, huh?" And he was like, "She don't love me, apparently." Like that man, I don't think he slept the whole ride from Florida to New Jersey.
Oh, Jesus! Wow.
I was knocked, and then I was in the cafe car hanging out with this guy who was going to Detroit. He was going to Detroit until they kicked us out of the cafe car when we got close to DC, and the car that I was in was so hot. I was like, I must be a white woman in my 60s. I must be, because how is everyone else? I was like, I'm dying. On the train, I took my big luggage off the thing and took out a change of clothes and changed in the train restroom.
Oh.
That's how hot it was. I was like, I don't care. I cannot wear this any longer. I will strip on this train. Like, I felt like a menopausal white woman. And I was like, am I crazy? Like, how is everyone sitting in here? And the guy from New Jersey, he's standing there wearing a sweatshirt. I was like, what's wrong with me? But then there were two white girls behind me, and one of them was like, it's so hot. She's like, I'm about to freak out.
And you're vindicated right there. Boom.
I was like, I'm the kind of person, I get it from my dad. I'm the kind of person that if I hear that, I'm like, my head is now in between the chairs. Like, it's all right.
My new best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like,
We
I
know he
changed. I'm telling them the whole story I just told you. I just changed clothes in the bathroom. I put a face mask on
Wow.
the train
Wow.
out of desperation. That's how hot it was. I had my scarf tied up. Like, I made it all the way to Florida and back just to die of dehydration before we get to Norfolk, Virginia.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm not meant to die in Norfolk.
Yeah, that'd be too interesting too.
No.
She died of dehydration in the coach car of the Amtrak Northeast Regional. She took
And
the
ladies
train
behind
to
you be
save
like,
$200.
Yes, we were so close. We were talking the whole time.
Yeah,
That was our best friend.
she seemed lucid. She was saying it was hot. All of a sudden, this guy from New Jersey was catching her because she
I
passed
suggested
out.
go change clothes.
Can you imagine? I'm passed out with the face mask on. They blur it. They're like, "What's wrong with her face? It's blurred." Yeah. I could have been a goner. So hot. Oh man.
Well, so glad you survived.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Sorry
Survived
for
to be able
dumping
to
my
spend the
trauma.
evening with us. That's awesome.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, for sure. This was a lot of fun.
Hopefully I'll be invited back sometime. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys do repeat guests, but
We sure do.
cool.
Yeah, for sure.
I would love to.
Yeah. Well, we enjoy you. If we had fun with you, you'll be back. You'll be back. This was a blast. This was a blast.
This was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Where I was going with it was, that's where what it comes down to is if we enjoy them, that's all that matters. So
Awesome.
We've had a blast.
Well, I appreciate you saying that, but I will still go to bed thinking that I wasn't funny.
Oh,
no, I'm kidding.
my cheeks.
You were hilarious.
My cheeks tell you different.
My face hurts.
Yeah.
My face hurts.
Yeah. Well, thanks for having me, guys. And
yeah, absolutely.
Before you go, though,
stay
let
safe out
everybody know where's the best place to find you.
Ooh, I'm on Instagram at Medina for Delaware and Medina Comedy. I'm on Twitter, X, Medina for Delaware. I'm on TikTok, Medina Comedy, YouTube, Medina Comedy, Blue Sky. If you're into being a liberal and you don't want to be triggered on the internet, Medina for Delaware. It's not fun. Don't go there. But if you're there, I'm there.
Never heard of it, but okay.
Facebook, Medina Comedy. And my Linktree, which is where all my upcoming shows are. I'll be in Texas through the new year, and I'll be in New York in February. So come and see
nice.
me.
Cool. Very cool. Have you done New York at all before?
I have. Yeah. This will be
cool.
my third or fourth time going up there.
Nice.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Different breed up there. So.
Well, let's have you back on after you've done New York. We'll talk New York.
All right, sounds fun.
I
might even do a little New York accent.
There you go.
There it is.
I might even do a specific ethnicity. I don't know.
We will. If you want, you can continue to try and ruin your political career here. Just doing all the accents. We'll have you back over and over again. Just
for that. Just for that.
What are you, my sugar?
Have a good night.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
All right.
Guys.
Night.
Thank you for listening. The tavern is closed for now, but we'd love to have you back for more fun next time. Seriously, though, get your asses out of here.